Good day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Okay, today is going to be the final thoughts on my little Spyderco Salt in LC200N, and this is the UK Penknife. Okay, yeah, it's going to be one of those Sunday videos, so it's going to be long-winded. I will do this as soon as possible, but first, just a quick update. Swartboard. Swartboard EDC and gear here in South Africa. Sorry for the moving of the thing. He's selling these pouches now. Remember I said I don't know where you can get these. He's selling them now, I think, for 200 Rand. Okay, so it's only limited to January. So if you want those, you can do that. And then he's got a few geysers on special now. So go to his site and check. And then if you buy them, you also get those pouches with. So that's fantastic. Now, I'm pining for the ocean because we've been back for a week and the first week of work normally sucks horrendously and I'm tired and whatever and I have to go back again tomorrow. So I'm trying to get mango-y. Remember I was drinking those slush puppy looking mango drinks there? Anyway, so now I see a hard seltzer Topo Chico and then it is tropical mango flavored spirit cooler, 4.7% alcohol. So let's quickly see if this is going to... Oh, it smells very mango-y and it doesn't look very mango-y. And it doesn't taste very mango-y. Okay, but I'm gonna chug this thing while starting a fire and then we'll make burgers. But I'll show that to you at the end. So let's get into this. All the, what do you call it, the specifications will be in the description. And I did show you this previous, no I did most likely not. Okay, quite smaller than the standard issue Rat 1, but we all know Rat 1 is quite a big knife. And then I have nothing close to me here that's of normal knife size. No, I do not. Anyway, blade length. If we go to the handle, it's about 3 inches, but if you take the cutting edge, it's 2.7, I think, maybe. Overall, 7 inches, and then in centimeters, that is about 7.5 centimeters, 7 cutting edge, and overall 17.5 centimeters. Let's quickly just check fatnesses. 0.08 inches, which is 2.1 millimeters, and then over here 90, and then I turn it off, 90, which is 0.35 inches. So it's quite a nice little package and it's quite easy to carry, and this little blade is very slicey. LC200N, like I said yesterday, I was planting apple trees. What was this? Royal Beauty. Okay, so I was planting Royal Beauty apple trees, and I will be showing you when we start getting apples, but apparently it's going to take like 2 years. So I was cutting compost bags and things like that, because now I'm not afraid that things will get into my mechanism and gum up the works. Because this thing was with me in the ocean. It was in my pockets the whole time we were at the ocean, and my pockets are still full of sand even today. You know, when the stuff gets into your clothes, it stays there forever. Anyway, nothing. The knife never felt gritty, it never felt bad. There's no rust because it does not have any metal liners on it. There's nothing inside that can actually rust. So this is fantastic. The back spring is some kind of metal, I don't know what, but... And then the wire clip is some kind of metal, I don't know what. but there's not a spot of rust on this thing anywhere. And I still did not rinse it off. So if you lick it, deliciously salty still. Now I'm thinking, but I was cutting open bags of manure yesterday and I just licked the thing. But anyway, I love this knife. The backlock works a little bit the back spring works a little bit different than a normal back spring. Instead of just having a back spring, there's a little catch or a little hook over here, and then little divots in the back, the tang of the knife. So when it clicks in, it's actually going into one of those. You have to not just lift it, it has to get out of that, you can't see, it has to get out of that little spot. So this thing has got a very, well, it's a tough tension. It's got a lot of tension to get it closed. So you can't just press it there. You're going to have to press very hard. So it's easier to press it at the top and then doing it like that. Okay, I suppose you can do that also if you give it enough of love. Enough love. Okay, I can't speak again today. Okay, so also this FRN handle. Oh, same thing as all the FRN handles. It's got this little flat spot for the pocket clip to rest on, so you can get it in and out of your pocket quite easily. The pocket clip does whatever it's supposed to. It's wonderful. I love the way this knife feels. I love using this knife. This is an awesome knife. Now, this knife is definitely a gateway knife, because now I want more knives with LC200. I really like this blade still. I haven't sharpened this thing yet. I haven't stropped it yet. I was just using it continuously, and it still feels the same as when I got it. Okay. So yes, LC200N, apart from being super rust proof, this thing is, I don't know. I'm not even going to say. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. And then the FRN handles, I never liked it. All the other Spydercos I've ever had and that I still have what they call a G10 scales. Yeah, I've never really bought into this whole FRN handle thing. I do own a lot of knives with this on there, but they normally feel cheaper and it's not my favorite. But this actually changed my mind because it works so well. Okay, so there might be a few more Spydercos in my future with FRN handles. Okay, so that being said, now I'm going to go make hamburgers because the kids were watching SpongeBob again and we are making Krabby Patties, but with a Caribbean influence. Yeah, there's going to be pineapple. My daughter loves those pineapple rings on hamburgers. Anyway, so let's do that. If you want to follow along, please do. Okay, the fire is still way too warm, but as soon as it's colder, I'm going to start doing my patties. And I'm just pretty much burning my grill clean. Yeah, I've got my favorite hamburger patties here, and it's 8 free-range beef burgers, thick, and it's the nice Woolworths ones. Now, these ones make me very happy. Then I have my favorite tool in the world when it comes to braaiing, because you can open beers with that thing, and it's long, and it's made for this type of things. That makes me happy. Also swapped over to a Castle Light because that other stuff just sucked. Okay, but we'll show you something else later. Okay, now while I have you here, nothing to do with nothing. Look at the knife, look at the knife. I love this thing. I started watching creature features on YouTube, which is awesome. With plane. We live close to a small airport. So every now and again we get these loud, annoying little planes. At least they don't fly over my house. But yeah, what did I want to say? Creature features with Vincent and Tangela. And I love that because you get to see all of these old movies, obscure things, whatever. I've watched Caveman like twice in the last 2 weeks. Once there and once somewhere else. So yes, I'm really getting back into all of these old sci-fi movies. They are great. Okay, my patties are on the fire. I have my super tool, and I must say, from a super hot South Africa, I've been noticing that not all of you that's watching these things have been subscribing, and that disappoints me. Please subscribe. I'll bring you back when we start flipping these guys. They're on the side because the fire is still extremely hot, so I don't want to burn them now. Let's do a first turn. My wife and kids are busy. She's like redoing their rooms. If you watched, I don't know which video, we were painting walls yesterday, I think, or the day before. No, yesterday. Now you see my shadow. Never mind, look at the other ones. Anyway, so we were painting walls and things yesterday. And you know when your wife says, don't worry, I'll paint something. And then you get to open the tins, and then you get to paint the high sections, and then you get to tape off everything before she starts painting, and then you get to clean everything as soon as she's done painting. Yes, so I had to do nothing. She painted the walls. That was nice. Now she's doing bedding on her own, well, with the kids. So that's good at least. Fantastic. So these things are ready to be taken off. Yes, I'm just going to throw them into grandma's casserole, and then my wife will hopefully make me a delicious burger. A sprinkler on the side of the roof so that it would wet the lawn. Well, not really, it's for the kids to play in. But now the only things playing in here are the tortoises. Kids are the worst. Okay, and there's my delicious Krabby Patty. I hope you all had a fantastic Sunday. I hope you still see this on Sunday. But however, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.